Now, you mentioned the sort of barriers to entry in the market, and you talked about tighter regulation, the different standards internationally. I mean, do you think that there needs to be some sort of international standardization, both to ease entrance into the market here in the U.S., but also to eliminate the bureaucracy in that we've seen accompany the administration's efforts to resolve the crisis here? And should there be some sort of international agreement on factory inspections? So, the FDA could trust that European manufacturers are being inspected to the same standards. What are the ways to, streamline this process and streamline the standards internationally? Because that seems to be just a huge bureaucratic tipping point, tripping point, really, both in this current situation and
Yeah.
in terms of new entrants to the market.
I mean, you're nailing it. Like there is there's babies in one continent and there's babies in another. And these two continents are saying that there is different rules and standards for how those babies get fed. But why? Why is that the case? We should be looking, and you're right, you remove the bureaucracy, you create a little bit of simplicity in the process, and we may be able to see more entrants. But today, we are not up leveling our standards here in the US on a regular basis. And because of that, we're about 40 years behind meeting the latest science. In comparison to, you look in Europe, the last time they updated their nutritionals was in 2019. And now they have requirements put on industry where they have to put certain nutrients in, where here in the US, we don't. So that kind of explains the problem by not doing this. And by harmonizing the standards, we then get to create, honestly, probably a little bit more pressure and competition to say from everyone, raise the bar for everyone, and we all have a level of equality.